Well, what kind of city will Indianapolis become in the year 2020? And how can the Indianapolis Public Library help the city reach its goals? Those are some of the key questions that will help shape library service in the future, and why the library is just now developing a new strategic plan. Jackie Nytes is CEO of the library, and Kostas Poulakidas is a member of the library's Board of Trustees and also chair of the Strategic Planning Committee. And they both join me now with more. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Jackie, I'll start with you. Libraries around the country are facing challenges. We should note at the outset here that the Indianapolis Public Library, the system here, continues to rank among the top urban library systems in the entire country.
It does, Gary, and we're really very proud about that. This community has spoken out that libraries are important to it, and it's using it. Our metrics are all on the positive side this year, so I think we're doing some of the things the community's looking for.
Talk about challenges around the country and other communities. We were talking off camera about some of the deep cuts taking place in places like Miami, where other communities, though, are making things happen.
There are, you see both patterns. Communities, Miami is closing half of its branches. Charlotte had to close agencies, reduce hours, like we did a few years ago. But Washington, D.C. is bringing back hours of service, including Sunday at most of its locations. So in some places, there's very good news.
Kostas, as we talk about this strategic plan, a very involved, widespread plan, 9 focus areas of this. Give us kind of a thumbnail of some of the focus areas that you'll be looking at in this strategic planning process.
Absolutely. We're looking at very wide, from a wide perspective in terms of what the library wants to be 5 years out from now, and how we become a part of that, how we are a part of that community. We have a committee, a task force that's looking at how we impact in terms of the global community, how we bring information from around the world to the library to serve the citizens. We're also looking at social engagement, entrepreneurism, how the library can be a part of that and become active in the community, as well as improving areas from just the services that we provide to the neighbors among the 22 branches that we currently have. So very wide, very expansive vision that we're hoping to get feedback on and improve upon.
Well, I know a real focus is getting public input. This is a fairly lengthy process, several months long. You really want to connect and engage the public in this process.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not only having a task force that involves community leaders from all aspects of the Marion County, Indianapolis community, but we're also engaging what I view as our front line, the customers, the consumers, the citizens, the taxpayers out there that use our branches, as well as our employees who are there providing those services and engaging in order to figure out how we can do what we do better and more efficient.
Yeah, Jackie, you talk about technology today affects us all, and certainly technology is a key connector of the public library system, in particular to businesses, to areas like workforce development, early childhood education, entrepreneurship, those types of things. So there's a real business connection, not only to the current library, but really to the future.
There really is. In fact, there is one of the task forces is focused on the digital journey, recognizing that people of all ages, all educations, all economics, we're all at different places in terms of technology. And we know that the library has a great opportunity to help bring people on that journey, get them a little bit more connected. And for the business community especially, there are some wonderful opportunities there to help the business community access information digitally. And we want to make sure we're having that conversation.
As we wrap up here, we'll talk about funding. Obviously, it's a big issue for libraries, big issue for everyone. How will you address, or will you address, the funding piece in this planning process?
Well, we know there's limitations. You can't be in Indiana and not know that there are financial limitations, but we need first to make sure that we get the priorities right, that the community gets a chance to express what their most important needs are. Once we know that, then we work backwards from the funding. And if there are areas that we can't afford to address, we have to get creative. We have to go out in this community, which is an extremely generous community, and find support for the things that people know need to be done.
All right, it's a big process. A planning process will be months in the making, just now launched. Good luck. We'll be following the process going forward. Jackie Nytes, also Kostas Poulakidas, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for the chance, Gary.